Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with your PlayStation Plus update for the month of August. It actually took them some time to release the update this time around. As a matter of fact, I even got to a point where I thought that they were going to be doing something special with PlayStation Plus for August because of Gamescom and all that. And they might still do something special with it come Gamescom, but I am not absolutely sure. And the fact that they've actually taken the time to announce all of the games that are going to be coming out for August might mean that they're actually not doing anything in regards to Gamescom. But yeah, that was the conclusion at which I had arrived previously on account of them taking so long to release the information this time around. Anyways, the games are going to be pretty much the same for both Europe and the US. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys all of the games that are going to be in common between both stores. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you guys because there's going to be a different game at the end for Europe and for the States. But anyways, all the games that I'm going to be talking about right now are going to come to both stores during the month of August. As per usual, in Europe, everything comes in on the 6th of August. Whereas in the States, stuff is going to come, you know, every other week or so, something along those. I think it's one a week, maybe more. I'm not exactly sure. I know that in the States they kind of come out slower, whereas in Europe they just like, it's on the 6th of August and that's the way it's going to be. But let's get started. The very first two titles are going to be for PlayStation 4. The first title coming up is Road Not Taken, which is a roguelike puzzle adventure about surviving life's surprises. You play as a ranger adventuring through a vast, unforgiving forest in the aftermath of a brutal winter storm, rescuing children who have lost their way. I took a look at it. I seen the trailer that they had going, and it looked like it was pretty interesting. I've never played it, to be completely honest. I never really had the chance, but it definitely looked interesting, and it is something that I'm probably going to check out once the stakes of, well, actually, I might only be checking it out at the end of the month because I'm going to go to Gamescom and all that. Anyways, next up, also for PlayStation 4, but I believe that this one is going to be cross-buy, and by cross-buy I mean whatever. It's going to, supposedly it's going to be supported for all the platforms, so that is going to be Fez. Fez is the 2D platformer with a really neat art style and that unique mechanic where you kind of like shift the background and it's going to like change the location of the platforms and whatnot depending on which angle you are looking from. It's a lot of fun. I played Fez. There's a video about the first impressions of Fez in the channel, so if you guys are curious about that, you can check that out. That is going to be coming your way if you're a subscriber of the PlayStation Plus program. Next up, we have two PlayStation 3 titles. The very first one is going to be Crysis 3. I don't think I need to give that many introductions in regard to Crysis 3. Most people know what Crysis 3 is all about. It's about shooting people in the face with big weapons and a bow. And you got the nanosuit technology, which lets you do all kinds of crazy stuff. But in its essence, it is a first-person shooter. I did not play Crysis 3 myself. I mean, I think I played the beta or something a long time ago. But Crysis 1, I played, loved it. Crysis 2, never really touched it. Crysis 3 also didn't play all that much of it, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome if you enjoy shooters, pretty much. The other title that's also going to be coming for PlayStation 3, and I believe that this one is also going, you're also going to be able to put this one on your PlayStation Vita, is Proteus. So I've played Proteus in the past. You guys can see a video of my impressions of that particular game in the channel if you are curious. And Proteus is one of those games that it's not necessarily a game per se, but it is an experience, so to speak. Where to me, it was more just about relaxing than anything else. Like if you're feeling stressed out or whatever, walking around in Proteus is kind of cool. Proteus is like a procedurally generated world that you just like walk around in, and there isn't a whole lot of things to do, really. You just kind of observe and you see things happen, and you see the seasons go by, and you see certain events take place, and there's teleporters in the world, and there's all of these things that you can essentially watch take place, but there's not all that much interaction in there. It's more of an experience, like I said. It's more if you want to relax yourself or something like that. The next two titles are going to be for the PlayStation Vita. And in the United States, well, actually, this is still for both regions, which is the video game Matrok. Matrok is a 2D platformer which is using some infographics with it. It looked kind of interesting. It had it had some sound mixed in with like synced with the way that you were doing platforming and stuff like that on the trailer, which I thought looked kind of cool. It looks interesting, but I never really got to play it. You guys are probably watching some gameplay footage there, so it should give you an idea what it is about. And then next up is going to be the game that is going to be different. Now, Europe is going to be getting a Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7, which is essentially your typical Lego game. You go around, you collect Lego bits, you kill bad guys, and just like have fun. I'm assuming that it might support like multiplayer add-on, because usually Lego games, it's just my experience is that Lego games seem like they're a lot more fun if you're playing them co-op. So yeah, there's that. That is what you're going to be getting if you're in Europe. However, if you're in the States, you're going to be getting Dragon's Crown, and I think I've pretty much talked quite a bit in the channel about Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown is what you would get if you were to mix like a 2D beat 'em up with Diablo, which essentially you get an amazing friggin' game. I really, really love Dragon's Crown. I mean, you guys can see tons of videos on Dragon's Crown in the channel if you are curious, and I believe that that is going to be, at least they're saying here, that is going to be supported for both your PlayStation Vita as well as your PlayStation 3, but only if you're in the United States, because Europe, like I said, is getting Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7, and US is getting Dragon's Crown. Anyways, those are all the titles that are going to be coming for the PlayStation Plus in the month of August. Thank you very much for watching. Leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.